Hello everybody, how are we all doing? Oh, I've got to re-wang jangle the mic levels because, oh boy, for some reason, that's being a little bit wild and wacky. I need to mess with the gain. Question is, am I good enough at streaming to mess with the gain in a way that actually works and makes sense? Probably not. That's okay. How are we all doing? I hope good. I should probably actually open Football Manager rather than checking a work email that I got that was reportedly very urgent. Or, in fact, iRacing, which tempts me, I will admit. I've got the pull of iRacing hitting me quite hard right now. But we're doing an FM stream right now, which is going to be great fun. If you're new to these, why? Get on board, it's a great time. You can't just scream the word drive and have me do the drivey stream. No, it doesn't work like that. I've got a bit of an idea for one in a couple of days. But that could be quite fun. Right, bosh. FM screen. Here we go. Because your boy is dealing with what could be described as severe FFP issues. If you were to be looking at it in a negative way. And I'll be honest, FFP problems, probably negative. To be completely blunt with you. They're not the best, they're not fun. They're not things that you want to have to deal with, but here we are. I also don't really want to have to deal with OBS being a tit. There we go, that'll do. Right. Ooh, got a friendly with Leipzig apparently. And we're going to want to beat them senseless. Right, I've forgotten, where were we at with transfers? We were signing Lewis Cook on loan. Expensively, but that's because we need to get players in that are homegrown at the club. Otherwise it'll just be youth players in our side. Lewis Pirry's going out on loan to Portsmouth and that was fine. We were also maybe looking at a centre-back, I remember. We didn't need a number 9, but we might be looking at wingers, depending on what happens. Scouting centre looks busy. Oh. Don't need Caio Henrique. Do we need Caio Henrique? Because we could probably do with a left back at some point. Not right now, though. Stop recommending right backs. We're literally signing a right back in a matter of days. Mr. Coyote, who is a wily fellow, if you get what I mean. Hey. Oh god. Alright, discuss the situation with Alvarez. The club's asking too much from me. It's unrealistic to expect a team to pay that much. Okay, it's a little bit high. What do you think a fair price is? 11 million. Fine. Cool. I mean, you're not... If you're not actively finding moves, I don't know what I can do for you, buddy. What's the market interest looking like? No one considers it viable. Ah! He drops the issue about feeling like I'm unfairly treating him. Well, why? I'm not unfairly treating you. It's okay. It's fine. Is that a really bad deal for me? It's an awful deal. I mean, I'd take 40. But no, you can't have him on loan and if you get promoted then you can have to pay me some money. That's not how this works. We don't do that around here. We do just pay me the cash. It's easy. It's fine. You can do this. That's the wrong Edison. Okay, let's have a very quick look at the Premier League and see who wants to force a move out of their respective clubs. or is on the transfer list, obviously. Fabio Vieira being on there is a surprise, but he's not really kicked on. Jacob Kivior Bucksack is wanted by PSG, but obviously will be a hell of a shift to try and get him out of there. I don't see them getting that one done. Marquinhos, but not that one, is wanted by a few different sides. Right, how about... Why is Emi Martinez wanting to force his way out? That is an interesting one. Esri Konsa, does he want a move or is he just wanted? No, Courtney House wants to move, but he's not really good enough. Very tough. Very, very tough. I'm going to very quickly hop into Canva, actually, now I think about it, and make a quick change to the thumbnail. Because a little bit of me is worried that people will see the thumbnail and be like, oh my god, Leeds are in FFP trouble. We're not. We're fine. We're good. But if you're seeing that and you're hopping on the stream, I deeply apologise. Because that isn't what's happening. Leeds are okay. Aside from in the stream. In the stream, things could be bad. But at the moment, we're okay. We're good. We're vibing. Choose my transfers. Bosh. Change things up. That should be okay. Right. What else is going on with this Aston Villa side? Not much, to be honest. I just want to see who's not happy there. Is that like a dark thing to be like, I hope there's miserable footballers here? But I can't do that. So that's okay. What the fuck? Blackburn got promoted? How? I hadn't even noticed that. When did that happen? Joe Rankin Costello wants to leave for some reason, despite just being promoted to the Premier League. Okay, let's keep an eye on Blackburn, because I don't know who they're going to sign. But anyone they do, they've signed some for £3,500. Okay. But anyone they do sign, when they inevitably get relegated, will be a hell of a buy. Lewis Cook is under bid from us at the moment. Sinisterra is apparently worth £86 million to them. Okay. He has had 2 average seasons, but that's okay. Tyler Adams is on international duty. Alex Scott is worth money right now. Oh boy. Are they still managed by Iraola? They're not managed at all. What's happened to them? Tony Mowbray just got sacked there, but... Why did Iraola go? I wonder if we can sign him as, like, not manager, but, like, an assistant. That sounds doable, doesn't it? Anyway, working our way back down the squads. Blackburn Rovers, Brentford got Dewsbury Hall, the absolute bastards. Midfielder, that's what we wanted. Because we were trying to sign Dewsbury Hall and we didn't get him. Maybe not Billy Gilmore, though. Who was wanted by the Saudis. We'll be getting a midfielder in the form of Lewis Cook. But he's not quite what we need. Is anyone trying to force them to move out of Chelsea at the minute? I mean, Cole Palmer's on the loan list for some reason. But he's not a central midfielder, he's not what we're after. It's complicated. And in the words of Avril Lavigne, why'd you gotta go and make things so complicated? I do know the next line. But I feel like, as a white dude, it's embarrassing to know the next line, so I'm going to leave it at that. And I'm not helping the allegations of a distinctly uncool man, if I do so. No, I refuse. I shall not be doing it. Because I have decided that I will instead retain some of my dignity. I don't have much, but what I have, and we're sticking with it. Right, Palace. Adam Wharton could be interesting. These hiccups are killing me. But I think he's the wrong type of... Is he the wrong type of defensive midfielder? It all depends on what's happening with Ethan Ampadu, because Ethan Ampadu might also force a move. Which, bad, not good. Dignity where... Okay, ouch. For one, ouch. For two, probably fair. Probably fair. Definitely fair. Wolves withdraw their loan bid for Somerville. Of course they did, because it would be wild for that to happen. £17 million will be deducted from next season's budget. Oh shit, we've accidentally signed him permanently. Okay, that's fine. It'll work out. Plus, you can't really sing complicated to this. It doesn't work. I bloody hate ADHD med nausea makes food ick angry. I kind of feel you. But mine isn't like the nausea version. Mine is just the not having an appetite version. Which is also not fun. But I can see why yours is probably worse. Why is it not asking me to select my squad for Europe yet? With you streaming later, you got a food. I feel that. Yeah. The thing is, Somerville and James both need moves. Gabby Sara is still trying to force his move, which is interesting to me. Which, to be fair, doesn't feel like it's my fault. Like, Gabriel Sara is getting the minutes he could ever possibly ask for. Christopher Claassen, you're leaving anyway. It's fine. Francisco Alvarez, asking to leave, wants to start more games. No one wants to sign you. All of these problems, pretty big. But it's about having to try and find a way to solve them, I guess. I'm going to do a poll. Are we ready for Europe? Because I don't really know. I think it's a little bit of a spooky situation we've gotten ourselves into here. Because I don't know if the squad is currently strong enough for what we need the squad to do. Which could be difficult. Could be a problem. Could be fun, though. Yeah, it could be an adventure. We could completely screw ourselves over. We can afford to sign a new coach and 3 new scouts. Very nice. Thank you very much. Wolves make a loan approach for Dan James. That's not going to work, though, is it? It would work, though. If they get promoted. Could you use 70% of his wages at the same time? And I would like to lock these in. That's a huge profit for us. Did they change anything? Okay. I think we just go with it. Fine. That's reasonable for Dan James. How are we in a jumper right now? It's too warm. It is not that warm. It's like 17 degrees at the moment. It will get warm. No doubt. Catherine Thuram from OGC Nice. Maybe. At the moment, we're trying to get the squad into a place it needs to be. I'm not going to make Lewis Cook the captain. Yeah, we're trying to get the squad into a place of everyone can... We're trying to sell him anyway. He wants to leave. We're doing what we can with Alvarez. Ah! Can your agent get you to fucking move? Fuck it, we'll get an intermediary doing it. Someone has to try and sign Alvarez. Yeah, it's not like warm in here right now. It's sort of reasonable. Now I've started streaming, the computer will start screaming at me a little bit more. And that's when it'll really start to like kick in, but yeah. Dennis, man. Decent ability, decent potential. Diogo Montero. Hasn't developed as we've wanted him to. Now 20, probably not going to be good enough. Still on loan at Fleetwood, it might be a sell job. This guy, however, very good coach. At Wolves, I'm going to offer him a little bit more cash to try and make that move happen. Because he's a fucking good coach. If he wants to come and join us, boy howdy can he come and join us. You're at Palace, you are at QPR. That's an easier signing to make. It's a vastly easier signing to make. Performance analyst department is full, and they are all currently better than him anyway, so that's fine by me. Recruitment meeting, what does the gang think we need? Probably a backup goalkeeper. Archie is apparently our best right back, but it's not updated to include Michael Coyote, who is actually our best. Cowboy JB. How am I being a cowboy? Brandon Williams will likely cover the left back slot for us for a good while. For some reason it's suggesting Francisco Alvarez in that spot, but that's not really working for me. Brandon Williams is the choice of left back in my opinion. But we've got options. That's not too bad. Gray, Sara is the midfield pair there. Topalovic is definitely good enough as well. Shutdown plays in defensive midfield when we need. And Lewis Cook can also join that conversation for us. Sara can also play as the 10. As can Topalovic, as can Toklamati. Savio as a winger. Didn't impress last season. I'll be honest, if someone were to come in with a bid that would make us a profit on last season, I wouldn't hate it. It would just be a question of trying to find a way for him to actually perform. We've not got quality depth here either. But up top, we're good. Up top, we're fine. Up top, we might want to try and find Pirou a move. We'll chuck Pirou on the list. Because I don't quite know if Joel is good enough at the moment. I don't know. We'll have to find out. Charlie Darlow. Yeah, we're not going to renew that contract realistically, are we? Yeah, you can be released. You can be released. Montero, I don't know. Montero, I think, is a sell job, but we'll have to find out. Reduce your asking price and your asking price and your asking price. Cree. We're selling anyway, aren't we? So it doesn't make a difference. I'm going to keep these. I'm not going to change anything because that is wild. That is too many things. Maybe we do a goalkeeper focus as well. To try and get more people that are sort of trained at Leeds. Because that's what we're missing right now. People that trained at Leeds United. that we've got like 2 of in the entire squad. Amari Miller made 33 appearances at Accrington. That's nice. Okay. Sure. None of those players are really players that we need to care about too much. Amari Miller, Chris Moore, Cuba DeBow, Connor Ferguson, Scott Godden and Max McFadden have left after their contracts came to an end. It's fine. We have a 1-year extension on Lewis Bates, so I'll trigger that, but then I will also try and sell the guy. Which shouldn't be too tough. I'm not going to touch that, and none of these players are really good enough to get extensions, I don't think. So, just keep going. Oh, hello. I've had that thing that happens. The thing that you don't expect to happen when you're an ADHD boy. The one where you have your meds in the morning. You completely forget to have lunch because you've not been hungry at any point. And then your body just goes, hi, you're tired now. It's like, oh, okay, thanks, friend. That feels good. Ooh. Joe Richards. You're probably not going to stay here anyway, so off you go. Dortmund make an offer for Alvarez. I completely back that. That's completely fine by me. You're not going to play here. You might play at Borussia Dortmund. Fine. Yes, we'll accept that offer too. Dan Tolson doesn't really have a future here, so that's fine by me. Yeah, this might be a short stream. Bait contract extended, that's fine. It gives us an opportunity to sell. Gary Sara is still waiting for an offer. I think he will be for a long time, I'll be honest with you. Ricardo Horta. At City. Clearly a good player. He's on the old side though. They're making this complicated for me. I don't like that, because it means I have to think. I don't think good. It's not what I do. Alexander Nubel not being happy at Wolves is weird. And he could be a good backup keeper. Hey, agent. No, he wouldn't. No, we don't sign him as a backup keeper. Because we need to do the squad registration stuff for the Champions League, and I don't know how we're looking on that anyway. So let's not do that yet. Let's wait. Charlie Allen, fine. You can go out. It's fine by me. Stephen is making an offer for Diogo Monteiro. Would you like him permanently? Nah, fuck it. They wouldn't get a, what's it called? What is it called? They wouldn't get a work permit for him. So I don't think they'd make that move. I wouldn't in their shoes either, to be fair. The worst bit is I know I can eat fairly soonish because I have leftover Chinese in the fridge. However, I'm going to wait a little bit. I'm going to get a bit more stream done first. Although, I'm going to ask for everyone's permission to do a donk-free stream, because I am not in the feely good enough to do the lifties. That'd be real bad for me right now. Right, who has applied to be a scout? Brett Cooper looks like he's a very good scout. Fluent in English, in you come. Pedro Ferreira is really good in a hell of a lot of places, including South America. That is going to have to be a signing. Who else is that good? This guy. Domenico Zinfolini. Van Dabidozi. Strachan wants the Leeds job. Oh, what? Wait, Craig Strachan, not Gordon. Okay. Oh, shit. Samadžić, who we keep maybe wanting to buy, is on the move, but not to us. I think he's the wrong type of midfielder to join us. Loan approach for Matteo. Make him a regular starter and we can maybe talk. Okay, no. Loan approach for Joel Piru. I would rather take a permanent £30 million. Go on. Feel that boppy music. It's very boppy music. I like it. Wait, we signed Emil Heskey as a youth coach. Okay. Thanks, Greta Steinson. I don't know why we've done that, but I will trust your judgment, I guess. Is Heskey's kid currently at City still? Jaden Heskey. Oh, you're not really good enough. That's fine. I just wanted to make sure that we weren't like missing out on having like the full pair. Man City makes Samadžić over. That doesn't affect us in the slightest. Wickham loan approach for James De Bio. Go for it. Withdraw bid for Piru. Shit. Shall we discuss market interest? 24 million. I'd take 24 million for Piru. It's genuinely not a bad move. I can back that. I can get behind it. Bochum are keen on signing him. It would take a lot of cash. And I don't mind that £24 million in from Wolves. So let's accept that. Because at the end of the day, the value of a player is only as high as what someone wants to pay for them. Well, depending on your perspective of value. But in this case, that's what we'll go with. Charlie Crew at Doncaster gets himself an assist. Lewis Bate got himself an assist as well. Diogo Montero did 7. And Piri scored twice for Portsmouth against Bognor Regis. I didn't even know Bognor Regis had a football team. So that's the world that we're living in right now. Lomonte, one of the scouts, is coming in. Van Dabidozi, I think he was the really good one. Jan Dames is going to Wolves on loan with potentially 38 million quid coming our way. Zinfolini is work permitted. And we've got Brett Cooper for Fulham. That is pretty fucking good, I'd say. Very, very, very fast bits of recruitment. Dog, 1 second. I'm back. Right, so I've also got some pizza. Because I don't want to feel like I'm dying of energy loss yet. I do feel that way. I don't want to. Oh. Yeah, you're staying a regular starter, Sergio. I don't think you're quite good enough. Pizza and Chinese, an excellent day. I mean, eh. That will do. That is the exact same one as before. John Park is wanted by Spurs. Shit. Gomez developing concerns. Tactical reasons. He might feel let down. He will come around. That's just him not having enough football. Which he can deal with. That's okay. Ooh. What the hell is Michelle? Other than that guy, obviously. Oh, he's quite good, isn't he? He's okay. I'll acknowledge this guy. Because he's clearly got something. Just, I don't know if it'll be for us, ever. Play targets and promises update. Gabriel Sara is still waiting for a potential move. This sad, sad boy. Right, let's have a look and see what there's going to be in the midfield. That midfield, thank you. Not the deep-lying midfield. Someone that wants a move as well. Lamine Kamara... kind of feeling it. But you'd have a lot of developing to do. Not paying £36 million for Joe Willock, obviously. That would be very silly. Mark Rocker, why not? Let's return to that particular inefficient bad well. Not sure. Right. Can I do the registration stuff for the Champions League yet, please? No. Brilliant. Okay. Enter the league phase on 8/9/25. Okay. But for some reason, I can't do the early registrations, which means I can't plan the squad yet. Ah! Not good. Joe Richards set to go and move to Hartlepool. Off you go. Hopefully have a good time. Francisco Alvarez is gone. Hiccup. Tastic. Off you go. See you later, Francisco. Now, the question is, how we reinvest him. Let's have a look at the squad. Depth. Backline is okay. We've got 4 starting centre-backs. Although one of them is wanted by the entire planet, apparently. Right back, we're okay. Left back, we're okay. Midfield, we're okay. Ish. Brendan? Be gone. I don't know if we'll be able to find a move for Brendan Aronson, I'll be completely honest with you. Kamara... probably also needs to go. Ilya Gruev actually gets minutes for me though, which is fine. In the wing areas, we're probably dropping Craig / Dan James. If anyone makes a big enough offer for Cree, then probably gone. Tuckler Matty's got a big old release clause. That one isn't valid right now because we are currently in a European competition. Which is good, keeps us safe. Jan Dames. Yeah, Jan Dames. Celta Vigo offer for Big Bren. Don't like that optional fee. I will do a transfer for like 18 now. And this is the one time that I'll take installments. I hate taking installments in this game. But goddamn, I don't want Brendan Harrison at the club. So I will negotiate that offer. And hope they go for it. If not, things are going to get interesting. Things are going to get tough. QPR bait update, he did okay again. As you do, it's Lewis bait, he'll be fine. Will firmly land on his feet. Oh! That's weird. No, not Mabea. For 33. That's really low. That honestly surprises me. ADHD question for you. Oh shit, here we go. Go on. Right, City, you selling anyone? No, we're not going to be able to out-contract them on Josko Gvardiol, are we? Manu Akanji is listed. Very interesting. Maybe not for us, but... Perone isn't quite good enough. Do you ever get the urge to rearrange everything in your space or really want to now change around my whole office? Honestly, no. Because I know that that's one of those jobs that if I get started, I don't finish. And I get annoyed at myself. So I just sort of stop, give up, it's fine. Why is Willie on the loan list? What's happened? What happened to you? What did they do? Afternoon, Danny. Hope you're doing well. If not, and I'm gonna have a little bit of a breakdown because you should be. Right, Forrest, you're always selling someone, aren't you? No one that I want. Spurs Udogi wants to leave is weird. Heung-min Son has interest from Saudi Arabia because of course he does. Papi Matar is pushing for a move. He's bloody good as well. And that could be a pretty nice loan. He does have a broken leg, but it could be a pretty nice loan. Not doing too bad, just on the road to starting my own channel, so not bad. Hey, very nice. It feels like a long road. But once you get a little bit of momentum going, it's a fun road. I like it. I had someone the other day ask on a comment, I think it was like yesterday evening or this morning, one of them. Do you work for a company? You just seem to pop out lots of videos all the time. I thought they outlawed slavery. And my reaction to that was a bit like, I do this for fun. I enjoy doing this. I'm having a great time. It's quite nice. Right. Joe Gomez. He's probably not good enough. Okay, I just had to check. Yeah, not going to sign any of these boyos. We've already looked in on Leicester. But is there anyone we missed? Samari, maybe. Winks, let's not. When's the next Balls Knowledge quiz? I'm glad you asked. It is tomorrow. With... Do I say? Thing is, I normally don't say, but I'm going to this time. It's with JT. This time. So it should be a pretty fun one. And then after that, on Wednesday... What have I got coming on Wednesday? I don't know. Thursday I'm going to do a matchday preview. Friday I will do a post video. It's early this week because normally they come out Thursdays, but this Thursday is the playoff semi-final. Which is in Leeds. I have managed to, I think, I've not quite gotten the email through yet, but having checked the website, I think I've gotten lucky in the ballot, which means ticket, but it also means that I need to head home probably the same night because I have quite a lot to do over in Blackpool the day after. Honestly, the amount of things where, like, working freelance is fantastic. Is just to preface, brilliant, love it, great. But occasionally you get the pretty big problem of suddenly all of your projects come to an end at the exact same time. And that's a spooky time. And that's what it's like at the end of this week. Not doing too bad with the quiz. I think I got 10 questions wrong altogether from everyone being on. Ooh, that's damn good. Might have to have you on at some point. Do we free Nipam? No, because he's going to cost so much money. Who else is in the conversation that is very, very signable, is the question. I'm going to take a bit of a wild hop over to Real Madrid. I think they're down as R Madrid here or something. I'll just go Madrid. Lewis Bate not staying at MK Dons, it seems, isn't he? Okay, that's a bit of a weird one. He just sort of fits there, doesn't he? Oh, Hendrik isn't too angry, which is a bit of a shame. Really wanted him to be mad at them by now. He's Spallis San Sebastian. No one is actively forcing moves from, like, the exciting clubs, which is making me a little bit sad. Hi Joe, have you heard of Tim Booth? I don't know, not off the top of my head. It's not a name that I immediately hear and go, oh yeah, that's that guy. But now you've said that, I feel like I should do. I've been playing FM and taken York City to the Prem Champions and semi-final of the Champions League. We came second in the Premier League last season, beating out the Scum on last day at season, which was quite nice. Oh, I just want to get rid of Brendan Aronson. Unavailable on loan. I will take £12 million. I just don't want him here anymore. Uh-oh. That's not what I meant, but fine. It's cold pizza. I'm allowed to have a bit of pepperoni slippage. Uh-oh. Hey, Ethan. Yeah, let's talk contract. Uh-oh. He's the captain, so I can't really not give him a contract. $90 to $110. Ah. Okay. All of that is stuff that I would plan on doing anyway. Maybe not the yearly wage rise. Maybe we can do that. Okay, maybe we can't do that. Maybe we want to stay at 100. 105. There we go. You can't do cold pizza. Why? Why? It's so good. It's like a texture thing. Alright, so now we need to strengthen in midfield. Because Ethan Ampadu said so. But thankfully, we have just come into a boatload of cash. Which is good. Next Day Chinese is also good. Next Day Chinese needs a reheat, though, I think. Massive Leeds fan 64. Just watched them on an overlap podcast. It was 30 minutes well spent. Highly recommend you watch if you can find the time. I'll give it a go. Thank you for signposting me in that general direction. Charlie Crew got another goal. He's doing very well over there, isn't he? We lost to RB Leipzig. I forgot we don't do the friendlies. Oh. That's fine. It'll work out. Right. So. Gabriel Sara now doesn't have anyone wanting to make an offer for him, which is huge. It's very, very good for us. Ampadu's got his deal coming. Aronson wants to go. That's fine. Still after some players though. I'm watching the playoff game in Stuttgart of all places. I will be watching it in the West End. Under their fans. So let's hope that they're feeling a little bit less violent this time. Right. Let's check all players in range. Let's look for a central midfielder. Preferably that wants to play at Leeds. Because, I mean, we got Champions League football now. We got Champions League football and a boatload of cash. Who's saying no? Realistically. Other than, like, quite a lot of people. But they're within their rights, you know? To be fair, I didn't say a word about a Chinese. This one isn't on me. You're mad at the chat here, not the streamer. Let's keep that in mind before we start doing a revolution. Revolutions are fun, but I don't think I'd do very well in them. I did mention it earlier. Yeah, in response to the chat. Oh, I did, like, earlier. I'm fairly sure Paul wasn't here earlier. Because I've been doing that thing that you should never do as a streamer. And anyone that wants to do streaming, or, like, YouTubing, keep this little bit of advice in your head. Don't watch the numbers. All the numbers do is make you sad. I spent like the first half an hour of this stream like feeling physically shit because like I hadn't eaten all day. And like drained and tired and stuff, and that was combined with the fact that, like, as Paul said, he had his notification on, it did nothing. That seems to be happening a lot. So throughout, like, the majority of the early stage of this stream, it was like 2 people, and it was like, oh, shit. But I'm just glad that we got the good vibes at the moment. Afternoon, Mitchell. Hope you're well. Why is this pizza so much crust? There's like very little cheese, very little topping. Too much crust. I've been told when I start my channel, just be me and true to yourself and don't look at the number. Yeah, that's about right. I'm alright, Dr. Cox. How are you? The thing with that, Danny, is... Oh, also, yeah, don't watch your own streams back. Watching your own streams back, at least, like, at the very beginning, is the best way of not finding your own voice. If you watch your streams back as, like, the first thing that you do after your first stream, all you will do is find problems and critique yourself. And from that point, you're immediately, like, changing you and your content for the audience. Don't like my own voice, so I won't be watching them back. Oh, trust me, you get used to your own voice. I previously very much did not like my own voice. And now I'm in a position of, I have to do edits on videos, like, every day. Speaking of streams, surely the scum shit will breach his health and safety. You'd think that, wouldn't you? You'd think it's not the most legal to keep that open. Brilliant, he doesn't want to be an actual physio for the main team. It's not my own voice I have to worry about. That's suspicious. Right, we still need a midfielder. We still might need a centre-back. Plymouth move for Joffy. I think that's about right, to be honest. Getting 9.5 million out of him. I'm not going to complain at that. So Madzic has now found his way to Man City. Bugger. Enough from Sochi. Go on then. And Charlie Allen, offer on loan. We might as well just accept the loan ones. Right. Ditch that. Just get rid. Who is unhappy where they are and might want to move somewhere at some point? Fausto Vera is the only person that I can find, realistically. How about we get rid of the unhappiness? We just look for people in midfield. Ideally not Max Buba. It's 8.9 million more than Joffy is worth. That's harsh. He's still a reasonably good footballer, just not here right now. He's one of those players that has a future. It's just, it'll take a while for it to come out, I think. Right, midfielders. Do we need a midfielder? Because we signed Lewis Cook. We got strikers. I'm doubting myself now. He'll be a great footballer when he finds out what his best position is. Yeah, he's a bit Pirou-y in that sense. He's a bit of a 10, he's a bit of a 9. He can't quite find where on that list he lands. Sasha Bowie? No idea who you are, but okay. I'm probably not going to sign anyone from Leipzig, but we might as well have a look. You're quite good, aren't you, Haidara? And we were on the lookout for a midfielder. You enjoy that the surnames become descriptors. Good! It works. He's not... His physicals aren't good, though. Mariba looks surprisingly cheap, but then again, he's not really developed in game. Right, sod it. Let's keep scrolling. Let's see what we can find at the bigger side. So I'll check out Leverkusen, I'll check out Dortmund. Florian Wirtz is wanted by Chelsea, but of course he is. Jeremy Frimpong is wanted by Scum. However, he's a right back, and we just signed a right back. Greenwood should be given another chance at Leeds next season. Greenwood has a £1.5 million buy option in his clause at Borough. So, it doesn't feel like it's going to happen. Why have you gone to Leverkusen? Okay. Right. None of these players want to leave, which is genuinely surprising, except Thiago Jallo, who is not good enough. Okay. Borough not taking him. Really? I think... For me, if Borough aren't taking him, that should raise questions with us, right? That should raise a question of, if Borough don't want him, and they are a side with currently lower ambitions than ours, does that mean that we necessarily should keep him? Musa for that money's class. Where is Musa? Oh, that's very fair. Very tempting. But will he want to move? Ugh. Luton and Burnley interested in Pervader. That surprised me a little bit as well. I can see why... I can't see why, I'll be honest with you. Right. Ruffy boy. You want to come? No. Well, that's that idea gone. It lasted for such a long time as well. Let's check out Italy. No, none of those. Maybe Nippon, but he's going to be so expensive. To be fair. Hit number 13 on the head just like 14. What? I'm confused. I'm always confused. Heard about this McKenny geezer, don't know too much about him though. I thought he opened a burger stand. McKenny's. Something like that, right? Teo and Nange. Now, I'm not saying I need a left back. I'm not even saying I necessarily want a left back. But Teo and Ans wouldn't sign for us now I think about it. Never mind. AS Roma. Bellows a good left back. Is he? George Bello at Lask. He'd be a 2-star on our side, I think. McKenny's a poster boy for Weight Watchers. I've never... On a serious note, I've never seen a professional footballer act and look so much like they don't want to be a professional footballer. You know me, you know I like my positivity. But, God, he tried to drain it out of me. Came close. It wasn't just that he was bad, it's that at the same time he didn't care. Can you quickly show Inter? Yes, I can. Luckily, I was just about to get to Inter. Sign Clicky. I don't know if Clicky will be good enough, to be honest. He's not for sale anyway. And I would... But I don't think a 35-year-old Mateusz Klich is what you need in the Champions League. That one feels like a risk for the sake of taking a risk. Alioski for left back. No, we're not just rebuilding the Bielsa team. No. I'm going to put my foot down on that one. I do like vibes, but we cannot just be 100% vibes. Yeah, I noticed that. That was a very weird move. Bernadeschi. We're not really looking at wingers right now, though. Also, stop recommending old men. Relatively. Is the transfer area better than the other FMs? I haven't bought one since FM21. There's the occasional mess up, and the Saudis have brought in a whole new world of, yeah, we're not signing Ben White. I know he's 30. And I know he's not literally an old man. But when we're heading towards a Champions League campaign, I don't feel like a 30-year-old that spent the last couple of seasons in the MLS is the move. That feels like the wrong move. Cherky is amazing. I would be surprised if he's not found his way to somewhere else. He's still at Lyon. That's the thing, I think for the front line we're reasonably sorted. If you want old men, Kroos, Modric and Muller. I don't want old men! And none of the Premier League sides are offloading midfielders right now either. That I can remember at least. Yeah, none of these. Villa... Then Donker is on the list, but not really what we're after. Troy Deeney, that'd just be overpowered. You can't go giving this side Troy Deeney as well as the players that I've already got in there. Oh, you can't put the best footballer of all time in this squad. It'd be a mess. Right, Brentford, the dickheads, signed Kane and Dewsbury Hall. That would have solved this issue so early. Brighton, still the Billy Gilmore thing. I'm not going to win if that turns into a bidding war against the Saudis. Is Dahoud any good? No. Get Troy Deeney to help Pirou out. I'm guessing you didn't see what happened with Pirou. Sorry. Burnley, I'm probably not going to pick up one of your midfielders. Obvious reasons. Right, Chelsea. Are you getting rid of any of your midfield players? No. Knobheads. Absolute knobheads. Just want a nice, boring centre mid that does the job. Alex Scott or Fabian Ryder? Might give Scott a look. Oh, never mind. It's very expensive. I will check Lewis O'Brien, but I'm not convinced he'd be of the standard. No, 2-star 26. Probably not. If you're being sold by Forest, like actively on their transfer list, that'd be risky. Let's check Reader. I feel like you might have got the I and the E the wrong way around. Yep. He's okay. Definitely could be worth a look. Right, what? Right, who have I got in my shortlist before anything else? Ben Seguir, who ended up doing a little bit too well. Dewsbury Hall, who moved. Samajic, who moved. Calvin, who wouldn't move. I'll give Andre a look. I'm guessing it's this Andre because he's gone to Newcastle. Bollocks. The Italian lad at Chelsea who was on loan at Leicester. I don't know if Cassidy would be good enough. That's what scares me a little bit. Because if you think this season he was moved away from Chelsea because he wasn't good enough and they weren't in the Champions League. They were signed by Leicester, who didn't play him because he wasn't good enough there. Yeah, that's my concern. I don't think Cassidy would be quite Champions League-y enough. Knee pan is a consideration. I hope I meet you at Wembley soon. Matt O'Reilly. Let's have a look. To be fair, not the worst shout. Scout O'Reilly. And Nico Gonzalez I will have a look at as well. That one. Ooh. Ooh, you've had a banger there. Jota on the wing, Jota on the wing. You're very excited about this Jota shout, aren't you? I'll ask the agent on the Nico Gonzalez one. Wants me to improve the standing. We're in the Champions League. You don't have to. We don't need to improve our standing. We've got the good football. Champions League not good enough. I need to be in the Ultra Champion League actually. Let's just use whatever squad it suggests because I don't manage the friendlies. Hehe. And if we don't beat Orange County anyway, then I'm going to have a mental breakdown. That is horrific. No. I'm not cutting down the value of Joffrey from the 9 million I was offered by the first club to the 10. Sorry, to the 5 offered by West Brom. Alex Baird had a really good season last season, so he's going back out on loan. And hopefully having a really good one. My face is really itchy and I don't like it. Ezekiel Fernandez? No. No. Bino Gittins at Dortmund. I don't know if I need a winger. Can I have a look? No, at Dortmund. He's at Brighton, and he was in Dortmund's B team for the last season, so that is going to be a probably not. I think at some point he's had a bad injury, and that's put his development back a bit. That's the vibe I get at the very least. I wonder if I can get Diamande. Just to strengthen up that centre-back spot. Kefren Thuram from Nice. Keeps being suggested and I keep forgetting to look at him. £24. Oh, I don't like that £106 million. That's a lot. That's a lot of cash. That is... them some spooky numbers. James Tavernier, we've just signed a right back. I've heard a bloke called Klitsch is decent over scoring goals, apparently. Apparently true, yeah. But also apparently 35 years old in the MLS in this save. In goal, I have Elie Capriel at the moment. I sold Melier for 50 million to Saudi Arabia. You'd be looking at Callum O'Hare. I'll have a quick look at Callum O'Hare, but... yeah, no. How's Palacios from Leverkusen? I'll have a look. Yeah, he moved. Yeah, he moved to Scum. Okay, so Montero did okay-ish. Nice little 4-2 win for us, and... bollocks. We've lost Chateau. Right. Ousmane Diamande. Hello, buddy. I'm just going to go straight in with that 39 million. Well, 38.5, but... oh, he's got a release clause. Brilliant. Okay, never mind. Enjoy turning this one down, fuckers. Diamande for 38 million would be... oh. Work of art. That's expensive, but he's so good. He's worth it. John wrote, stop suggesting people that are in this season's championship that have impressed you a little bit. I like the thinking. However, there are more options. I'm not going to have this conversation with Ilya Gruev, because that would be scary. Because I don't want to accidentally make him very, very angry. Toklamati is a target for Bournemouth. Where do you stand on the player's future? I stand on... ha 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 ha. These release clauses aren't valid anymore. Screw you guys. I also stand on... I signed him for £2 million. I'm quite proud of that one still. Yeah, I think maybe a couple of people think you're maybe only newly promoted. No, we've been here for a season. We came second last season. We're in a pretty good spot at the moment. Yeah, I know. Morten Hjulmand from Sporting. Why do I feel like you... Not bad. But I don't win that fight. I don't beat Newcastle in that bidding war. Is my only concern. Plus we've got Gruev, in all fairness, who can chip in and get some minutes. Use whatever rotated squad it suggests. Caleb Wiley. I don't mind you going on loan in the slightest. You weren't going to play for me this season. So far in, we have Lewis Cook. We've got Diamande on the way in. And that's the outgoings. There's a few of them. Joe, who are the strikers? We have Idan Toklamati, who cost us £2 million in our first season and was one of our best players last season, scored something like 14, 15. We also have Tresoldi from Italy, who was really, really, really good for us last season. Dropping Trossard is not what I was expecting. Sunset from Bilbao was a beast in my save, playmaking master. Very nice. We'll keep an eye on it. I don't know where I'm standing on the midfield conversation at the moment. Is all I'm thinking. Because it's always nice to have more of them. But I just don't know. Show me some other recommended players. Not going to sign Lakonga, weirdly. Who remembers that Italian striker Leeds had under Cellino? I genuinely don't. That wasn't really my era. And it's not one that I've ever been like, I would like to look... Oh, piss. So that's one of our strikers. $15 goals, 2 assists, 3 players of the match in his first season. Well, second season, first Premier League season. His first actual season, he played 17 times, including lots of sub-appearances, and scored 7 with 2 assists. So Toklamati, very good bit of business. He always wants a release clause though, which is pain. Mirko Antonucci. Oh, I know the name. Don't know the guy. Imagine if I knew the guy. That'd be weird. We're going to get that work permit across the line. That's not a problem. Oh, piss. I promised Ampadu that I'd do the midfielder, didn't I? What? Now, I know it's stupid, but do we sign Neymar? Or do we at least see what his wages will be? I'm going to see what his wages are going to be. Hello, agent. Hook off. No. Between 600 and 725k a week. Nah. No. You're good. You're alright. Oh, he's just extended his contract, the little dickhead. Yeah, well. We'll play against Sacramento. We'll get a 6-month injury almost immediately. Yeah, I'd still have to pay him, which is part of the problem. Right. Leeds hammer Sacramento, that's good. With goals from Sergio Gomez, Georgi Rutter, Dennis Mann, Sara, and Matteo Joseph. Don't mind that. Don't mind that one bit. Who do you expect will be Leeds' #1 next season? Oh, that's a question. Meslier. Based purely on the fact that even though a lot of people don't like him, if we don't get promoted, we're not going to do better than him. If we do get promoted, who we sign him? Because, admittedly, yeah, we could sign someone, but I don't know who that is. So, balance of probability, if I say Meslier, I've got a higher percentage chance of getting it right. Johansson. Why? Who is Victor Johansson? I've seen some takes in the past. Some wild opinions that I think can be a little bit deaf from time to time. Now, Rotherham goalkeeper in a season where they've gotten about 4 points and conceded all of the goals is a weird one, you know. They've conceded 89 times. He was their best player. You can be their best player and still not be very good. Like, if we go up and our signing to go in net is the Rotherham goalkeeper who's in League One. We scout the J League. I got loads of bargains from over there. I probably should do. Oh, because it's not a playable league. Short answer, no, because I can't. If you need a midfielder still, that Sensei couldn't be recommended enough. The worry with Sensei is, if I remember right, is he at Bilbao? Yeah, it's really hard to get players out of Bilbao. He's very good though, isn't he? And he's wanted by Scum. And he's asking to leave. No, he wouldn't want to join us. It would require the squad to be significantly improved. Hear me out, Mr. Sunset. You're part of the improvement. I know that sounds like a wild thing to say, right? But this is us improving our squad. We've just signed Diamande. We've just come second in the Premier League. And you're like, no, you know what? I don't think you're going to be good enough. What? You're just mean. You're just being big meanies. I don't like it. It's making me sad. I'm all emotional now. And this is me doing my Michael Caine. Okay, so still need a midfielder. Tresoldi has made some nice little development. Fantastic. He's made 14 appearances for Leeds and scored 9. So, I mean, I'm not going to complain too much. Maidenhead want to make a move for Fitzsimmons. I don't know who he is. Ampadu was relegated at other clubs he was at and Leeds signed him. But there's a difference. The difference being that Ampadu was big ol' youngster. Holy shit, we got money from the Rafa Mahika deal? Sound a bit like Uncle Albert in Only Fools. Not seen enough of it to know. I watched bits and bobs, but it's like, yeah, not really my vibe. And this isn't even a, oh, I'm so young kind of thing. It's a like, gave it a look, didn't really fit with me. You calling me a horse? Because that's absolutely not what I was expecting to happen today. Right, is there anybody hanging out at Girona? No. How about Real Madrid? Probably not. Why is João Cancelo at Real Madrid? What? Ooh. Ooh. Arda Güler being on the loan list is big. And very tempting. Watch him not be interested either. I mean, I'm offering Champions League football. No, I don't want to buy you permanently. I mean, they'd sell him permanently, which is nice. But I don't want him permanently. We'll do a loan. That's not bad. Has Patino developed on your game? I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I'll play a little bit more just to make sure that I don't need to play him in a specific position. Oh, you cocks. You absolute dicks. Yeah, no. I might go back to it, but no. What the hell is Grealish doing at Real Madrid? Hey, Hendrik, do you want to move? Hey, Hendrik. Oh. Would you take Ellis Sims or Haji right next even if we don't go up? I've got no idea. I'll be honest. No chance, you might as well buy him permanently. Not the stupidest shout. Right, who is good at San Sebastian? We're going to stick with our rule of not signing Russian players, and Zakarian is less good than I thought he was anyway. Am I playing Super Mario music? No, this is the... It's a big old playlist with all the music that comes in handy throughout my streams. This one comes in handy when playing a game on FM and we desperately need something to happen. It's a nice, like, high tension, ratcheting up the vibe kind of thing. Oh, Rasmus Christensen's at Villarreal. Nice. I forgot I sent him here. Atletico Madrid... Bilbao. Sorry, not Madrid. What about Quentin Timber? I'm just going to search Timber, why not? I'm going down Jury and Timber. Still not convinced. Right, maybe not Feyenoord, but surely Ajax have something. We got a man called Kenneth, who is reportedly very good. Also, if I remember right, the name of Mark's dildo in Peep Show. Mansberg? Probably not. It's about time you praised Ipswich Town. Are you feeling okay, George? I'm convinced you've popped into stream several times and said the same thing, and every single time I've said, yeah, well done, Ipswich. And then every time there's another stream, you'll be like, hello, it's time you're nice to Ipswich. And it's like, stop having this weird victim mentality. It's so bizarre. Xavi Simons is... That's not atrocious. Okay, would you like me to read that as you've spelled it, or read that as you've meant it? Because they're very different things. Apparently we're looking at Gunto and Gray, plus Melissa. 1. You're not signing Archie Gray. Archie Gray is not going to go to Ipswich. 2. Willie Nonto. He's bigger than Ipswich. 3. Elon Melier. It's going to take you a fair wad of cash. Right, what other leagues have I forgotten to look at? I don't know if we could get Xavi Simons. I feel like we couldn't. I would like to, but I've just looked at our budgets and we definitely can't. So there's a dream, but the dream has died. That's a really weird bit of music for the words, the dream has died. Bigger than Ipswich, who's in the Premier League. Right. Okay. Okay. So I'm trying to think of a nice way to put this. Being a big club / a big player isn't about the level you're playing at. It's about shit like reputation and what you've done in the past. Willie Nonto, Italy international, Italy starter, probably in the Euros, because they're not too strong up top at the moment, is not going to move to Ipswich. If he moves anywhere, it'll be one of the many, 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 many clubs across Europe that can offer him something that isn't relegation straight back to the Championship. Out comes the Swiftie. Which Swiftie? Did I accidentally do a Taylor Swift reference? Oh, I said reputation. Right, okay. I don't like how easily I got that reference. You won't get relegated. Right, hold on. So what you've done here is you've done a mistake. You have freed who is commonly known in these circles as the stats bitch. Which is often not a good move. Let's go on to FB Ref, shall we? And let's go to Ipswich Town on here. No, fuck it, I'll just duplicate this tab. Okay, so if I just... Hold on, I'm trying to get to the right screen. There we go. Right, we got Ipswich. This is a Championship season. This is a League One season. Let's go to their squads. And sort alphabetically. Okay, so League One player, 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 Harness, League One player, George Hurst, League One player, Hlad Key, League One player, Cameron Humphreys, League One player, Caden Jackson, League One player, Amari Hutchinson, probably not coming back, let's be honest. I've not had a chance yet. Let's have a look. Ladapo, League One player. Greg Leith, League One player. Luongo. Oh, Kiefer Moore isn't. Well done. He's there on loan. Sam Morsey, League One player. Let's have a look. Sarmiento. Oh, also there on loan. And to be fair, the bottom, That's not too League One-y. But all of these players, all of them, played for you in League One. And all of them are getting on a little bit. You've got 4 under the age of 26. 4. So, if you want to tell me that Sam Morsey is going to be able to do it in the Premier League next season, all power to you. But you're wrong. And that's not, it's not going to work out for you. I went to the wrong screen then. There we go. Amari said he wants to come back to Ipswich. Okay. It's still Chelsea's choice. I still need a midfielder. Okay, I'll ask my director of football and see what he's got for me. I'm not going to look at the suggestions yet. I'm going to wait until I have asked for all of them. Bosh. Right. What are we thinking? Coop Miners is not a bad show. I would want Kessie, but he's at Al Ahly on hilarious wages. Money doesn't buy you success, just look at Bournemouth with a shoestring budget and top 12 club. Shoestring budget? You what? Are you okay? This season alone, they've paid Leeds United £45 million for 2 players. But, okay, they're on a shoestring. It's definitely a take. It's not a good one. But it's something, I guess? Let's have a look at Salazar. Braga, you say? Not Braga. Is it Bragantino, maybe? Or is he the one that's gone to Tottenham? Looking a bit more deep lying as well, that's the issue. Crystal Palace shoestring budget then. No! Again, no. Yeah, you're right. Eberechi Eze and Michael Elise were really cheap. They cost them absolutely nothing, I'm sure. Right, let's check out Palace on Transfermarkt, shall we? Top arrivals. Yeah, this season, they have spent €21 million on Adam Wharton, 20 million on Mateus França, 17 on Dean Henderson, 8 on Daniel Munoz. That's not very shoestring. If it is, I hate to see your shoes. I absolutely refuse to believe there is a man called Reindeers in Milan. That name is too perfect. Felix Nemetchik. We're looking more like holding midfielders. Or do we get aging Fabinho? Why not? I mean, there's a few reasons why not. I might have been brought around to the Hjulmand idea. Brentford, another shoestring budget, take a look. Brentford, you might have a point. But what you've done is you've listed multiple clubs that didn't have that much cash and didn't spend that much in the Premier League. And one of them has been as successful as you want them to be. And even then, they spent 27 million on Nathan Collins, 25 million on Kevin Schade, and 15 on Mark Flecken this season alone. That's still like 65-ish million. That's a wee bit. It's a fair bit of cash. Mitchell is at Dortmund. Which Mitchell? I do not see any midfield Mitchells. When Ipswich do well next season, will you actually congratulate us? Are you listening to the words that I'm saying, or are you listening to, like, the version of the words that you want to hear? Because I have said... we can get Michael Cross, but I don't think Tony exists anymore. Or are you listening to the version of the words where you get to sort of play the little victim club? Eh. You've angered the streamer. No, I'm just confused. I don't understand the Ipswich thing about... Oh, we're such a small club. Oh, Leeds couldn't get to the Premier League, but we did. Okay, well done. Okay, you very clearly haven't paid attention to anything Don Goodman said all season. So, I think we're agreed that my chat is going to be full of Leeds fans. Don Goodman, is he a Leeds fan? Is he not a Leeds fan? Or is he a bit of a twat? And we'll just see how that fills up. We'll just see how much Leeds fans love Don Goodman. And there is a single vote saying Leeds fan, and I have full well that's George. I'll give Richie a look. Samuel Ricci. Not quite. Well, if you're not a Leeds fan, that's fine. Fratesi. Inter. 66 million. Morten Hjulmand was pushing for a move, wasn't he? He's disappointed to not be able to join Juve. Why? Why couldn't he join Juve? Is there anything about him in the news? How do I see him in the news? I don't know if I can. Bugger! Do you actually rate Kieran McKenna? Yeah! He's a good manager. I don't think there's anyone that would disagree that he's a good manager. Right, if he wasn't able to come to us... Well, if he wasn't able to go to Juve, would I be able to sign him is the question. I think that's hard to do. I'll make him an offer though. We'll come out at 40, I will get rid of this. I'll get rid of this. And I will get rid of any installments. Because I hate installments. Do you like Mick McCarthy? I don't even think Mick McCarthy likes Mick McCarthy. There's a certain degree of understanding that you're Mick McCarthy that has to go on in his head every morning. I don't think any human can survive that feeling. I'll make it non-negotiable. Make the offer 40 million. We'll see what happens. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Granada make a loan approach for Mateo Joseph as a regular starter. I want to say no. I'm going to keep Mateo at the club. See if he can grow. Archie continues to improve. Samu work permit is to be decided. Oh, shit it. I don't think I can give you the minutes. Oh, will ya? Leif Davis' Premier League quality. I think... it's tough. I think that Leif Davis is a Premier League quality attacking wingback. I do not think he's a Premier League quality defensive wingback. I also think he will get there. He's going to progress into that spot. Not yet. Oh, Christ. Why does no one want to just straight buy Cree? Like, that's 30 million with 30% of the next sale. I think that's genuinely a not too bad deal for me. Yeah. We already agreed that Cree was probably going this summer. And for that much money, I'm not going to complain. Shit. Shit, shit, shit. Oh, fuck ass. Noel Hunt, don't have strong opinions either way. Okay, great, great. I don't know why it's only Russian clubs that want to sign him, but I can morally justify this because it's money coming out of Russia. There we go. I'm stealing from the Russian people. Oh, Hjulmand, you absolute scrote. It's fine. We might be losing Kurov anyway, so I will just make that offer that's been accepted. Oil money from Russia. That money is oh no. I can't afford his wages. That money's going to exist either way. But now it's not in Russia anymore. Do you play FIFA? Not this year. Game be a bit overly stressy a lot of the time, so yeah. I found that it was a lot easier to be like mentally healthy when you're not playing FIFA. Okay, I'm just going to skip these because for the most part it's not relevant stuff, except Diamande needs a language course. That's fine by me. Cool. Yeah, he is a coward. Since then, he's been arrested and he's being dealt with. And the thing about the Norwich fan incident that's bugging me quite a lot is the number of people saying stuff along the lines of Norwich fans will get what's coming to them for it. Because that's also a wrong approach. Because that's the approach of, okay, so the person that did the bad thing isn't even here anymore. So anyone that wants some form of weird payback is doing so against people that are completely irrelevant to the actual situation. And it's just rather scummy, to be honest. Violence towards you doesn't stop if you do violence towards others, basically. I still need to sort the midfield out, don't we? Aronson's found his level. Ouch. Why do clubs let away and home fans out at the same time? Because 99% of the time there won't be a problem. Because the vast majority of the time, everything's fine. Not seeing anyone saying that there might be a slight edge to the atmosphere. I doubt there'll be any trouble. I have because I know that it was in the comments of my video. A comment that I just straight deleted because I don't want that sort of narrative floating about. You're expecting to receive a bid from Bournemouth for Gabriel Sara, and I'm not going to answer that question, because the answer is probably no. And like you guys know that I like to, as much as possible, set the good vibes on my streams and on the channel in general. Like the video that I did today that was the tragedy chance being one of the biggest problems in football isn't stuff that I like to do because it's not a very positive, happy thing. But at the same time, it's a conversation that needs to be had. If Leeds don't go up this season, will it be a failure and will Farke need to go? No. Because you can only do what you can do. And in this instance, that was get 90 points and beat the top two twice each. That's not a failure of a season. That's a fairly good season, to be fair. That's the second best season in Leeds' history. So I'm not on the side of people that are saying, we need to get rid. Nah, no, don't think we do. Fine enough. Right. Can I register my players yet, please? Pretty please. No. Great. For now, Brendan Aronson's in the squad list, but I don't want him to be. Have I had a look at Getson Fernandez? I don't remember having a look at Getson Fernandez. Oh. Oh, that's quite good, isn't it? And he's asking to leave. Wants to move to a bigger club. Ha, fuck off, Besiktas. Hey, Gedson. You want to move? Oh. I can't see him being happy with his playing time. But you know what? It's less than the Hjulmand one was going to be. I was having this argument with a mate. If Potter or Moyes became available for Leeds, would you take them over Farke? I think I'd take Moyes. I wouldn't. Would I? Probably not. In part because the end of Moyes' time at West Ham has been very sort of dicking them about. Had a contract on the table and didn't sign it. That's something that there's a genuine risk of us falling into if we were to sign him. And in addition to that, like, I don't know, maybe Potter, but I don't think so on Moyes. Moyes would be a wild shout that I don't think I could back. If we stay down, Farke needs to work on his tactics. We need a plan B, not just throw in 18 attackers and hope for the best. That's what we saw on Sunday, though, right? We saw plan B. Plan B was change the formation, put 3 in midfield, which secures things up a little bit. And whilst it didn't lead to a win, it wasn't intending to in that match. It was intending to be more solid. It was intending to come back to Elland Road, not with an advantage, but without a disadvantage. And in that, it worked. Did the job. I'm fucked up with negatives and most channels were one game away from Wembley. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I could be a couple of weeks away from my first ever Wembley day as a Leeds fan, which would be great. That'd be great fun. So I'm not gonna get in the situation of everyone that's sort of going, we're screwed, we're doomed, it's game over. Because that's not how this works, because we're in the playoffs. It's fine, this happens, it's okay. We can deal with it. We don't have to be panicking all the time. Everything is good. Chill. Breathe. Okay. Right, let's have a look at the numbers and players. Capriel 1. Okay, I like it. I'm going to change Brandon Williams to my number 3. Because he's most likely to be my consistent left back. Centre back. Nice. Midfielders. Ampadu at 4. Do I have an 8? Do I have a 7? 8. Gabby Sara, you can be my number 7. No, fuck it, you're number 10. Because Cree's going away. Archibald, you can have the number 8. That feels right. And I don't hate the other numbers. I like Frasoldi at 99. Savio wanted to be 7. Savio can want what Savio wants. Savio scored 2 last season. I think the Champions League registration is at the end of the transfer window because you can't change it once it's gone. Oh, fuck arse. Okay. That's not what you need, is it? I think the Moyes question is not for me. I think there's a reason that West Ham went away from him. And I think that reason is something that we should probably listen to. Because we can avoid making their mistakes. Which I like doing. I like not making mistakes. That makes me feel quite good. Right, Caleb Whiteley did okay-ish for West Brom. Piri did not score. Granger did okay. Let's have a look at how everyone did, shall we? Not great. Mark Fitzsimmons is going to Maidenhead. I don't know who you are, but I hope you have a good time there. Granada make an offer for Mateta. Not the shout I expected. Brendan Aronson, off you go to Copenhagen. Goodbye. Haha. Top player odds from Football Radar. Frankly, it is a crime that Gabriel Sara isn't on this list after he came second last season. But that's okay. Dan James got himself an assist in the Championship. Also, fine. Oh, hello. Samu. Yeah, you can go to Troyes if you want. That's another midfielder. Uh-oh. It's another midfielder. I'm not entirely sure if we can lose. Okay. And we still need to strengthen in the midfield, don't we? Right. How we strengthen, I don't know. See if there's any half-decent backup centre mids that are out of contract. My worry is, if they're out of contract, they're not half-decent, because someone else has picked them up. Tommy Doyle isn't the worst. Well, he's not good either. what I'm going to do, I'm going to go into the hidden attributes. I'm not going to look at the potential abilities, but I'm going to sort by world reputation. Oh, look, we've got the good ones at the top. It's not great, is it? Maybe they're two, but... Hope Sergeant's injured for Thursday. Apparently, after the match, David Wagner said that he'd be fine. Which for us is not fine. But for them, okay. Jammy bastards. Not incredible, any cheap ones listed for transfer? I don't know. That's the problem. Because we're also looking for an improvement in quality, aren't we? Let's put a bit more cash in the wage budget. Top that up a touch. Oh, hello. Nah, never mind, you're not as good as the thing said. Wonder who plays at 9 on Thursday. That's a big question. Because I don't believe that Bamford will be fit yet. I don't know, honestly. If it's between Piru and Joseph, I'm picking Piru. No, I'm not. I'm picking Joseph. That was the wrong word. Don't kill me. I just said the wrong thing. I'd lean Pat if he was fit. If Pat is not fit, we have a problem. Do we sign Paqueta? Yeah, I know the ones you mean. In fact, fuck it. What am I doing? Right, squad. Alphabetical, Ampadu, report. Let's find similar players to Ethan Ampadu. Okay. Not the list of players I was expecting to be compared to Ethan Ampadu. But okay. Oh, it's not a defender. Not that arse on the leadership. Okay, I'll just knock it down to 14. There we go. There we go. There's a more bearable list. Hey. Never mind, Christopher Ayer. These aren't really midfielders either, are they? Fabian's on the list. That's not bad. You know there's a method where you select all attributes. Yeah, I've read that one. I want to strike a little shooter, a midfielder who will shoot, or a defender that will shoot. I can feel that, yeah. I think we can do Fabian on loan. And we can do a lot worse than that. I think I'd lean Joseph as well. Lovely Mateo. Right, I'm not going to do that mandatory future fee. That isn't happening. I'll do you an optional fee of 13. And I'll just pay you more money. Like that. Why is Kimpembe transfer listed? Okay, why not? Yeah, okay. Oh, I was going to see if we could sign him, but then I saw this. Yeah. We could still try and get Gula. I don't know if that works. No, I don't think that works. He just stodges up the wrong place in the squad, which is in itself a problem. Chillicothe Mullen, yeah, you can go to Stevenage, why not? Oh, nice, it's raining. I've just realised I don't have to be in the second round of the Carabao Cup. Haha, because I've got European football. Love to see it. Right, inbox, what needs doing? Not much, to be honest. Ampadu wants to strengthen things. Gruev wants to be sold as soon as possible. Yeah, twat. Right, you're unavailable for loan. Cool. Fine. Not as much as I want it to be, but might kick off a bidding war. Because we got to get some moves going. We've got to get things happening. Got to get them hip hopping in. I am not cool enough to say anything like that, am I? Yeah. I'm not alone. Dickheads. Unavailable for loan. No. Bad. Be more useful. Jedson Fernandez has signed for Leeds United. Taking a chunk out of the transfer budget, taking a big old chunk out of the wage budget, but strengthens us in midfield. Ampadu's happy with the promise, we don't need any more midfielders. Brilliant. Okay, cool. That's fine. That's that problem solved. Okay, I need you guys' advice on this one. Do we... Gotta go now, mental these fools have fucked up the weekend. I just... Let on, Madge. I'm very confused, but I will see you soon, Brad. You know, higher there, I'm going to go lower there, and it's going to give me £2 million more, and I'm going to go lower there, and that's going to give me another 700k. Bosh. Accidentally boosting your transfer budget. I always go high and makes them play better. Yeah, that's more sensible than my thinking. Your mistake is you think I've made a good decision. Or at least you think I have it in me to make a good decision. No. Thinking my way through the squad right now. We'll go to tactics and we'll put together what I think needs to be the team. Right. Tresoldi up top, that works. Very bold to put Lewis Cook there. Probably using a ball-winning midfielder, so I'll put Ampadu there. Branthwaite at centre-back. Gabby Sarraut. Somerville out for Dennis. Yeah, we could do a wingers, couldn't we? Because currently we're at Savio, Dennis Mann, and Reter at points. He makes some good choices. Rarely. Very rarely. I think we need a winger. Loan approach for Somerville. I thought I'd already said yes, but okay. Okay, a little bit more cash. Zenit signs Samu, that's fine by me. Right, probably a... Bimbus Nimbus. Love it. You're going to hop up now to get ready for your stream. I'm literally finishing at the end of Bimbus Nimbus, but that is your choice. I think I'm finishing at the end of Bimbus Nimbus. I'm planning on finishing at the end of Bimbus Nimbus. Right, let's talk to me transfer man, me DOF, the lad. Tell me what's on market for wingers. On loan. And tell me what's on the right hand side for wingers and on loan. Chuck. Ricardo Horta's going to ask for a hell of a lot of money, isn't he? Noah Lang's a bit of a prick, and I don't like us being linked with him. Right Yorkshire, innit? Right proper Yorkshire. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look-see, shall we? Who can play on wings? I wonder if Lamine Yamal's happy where he is. Like, does he play first team football at Barca? He's a squad player. And probably wouldn't want a loan, right? Now. No. Okay. Very interesting. This might be one that we have to discuss in a future stream. But at the same time, I could likely just do it this way around. I've got a budget of 56. I will offer 56. And I will also include some installments every 12 months. That will take it up to the right amount of money. 5 million a year. Brings it up to 71, but I don't know. Oh. That's a better deal, isn't it? That's a way better deal. I'll see. It's expensive on the monthly fees, but it still adds up to the 68 million. I don't hate that if we get it done. Grover's now happy with the amount of football he's playing. Ilya! Please! They're as stable as a homeless horse. I get it, because they're not stable. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Vlahovic signs a new 5-year deal. That doesn't affect me in the slightest. Skip these. Skip. I don't think anyone had a particularly good one. I will keep the captains the same as they were. Ampadu and Archibald. Because I quite like them being my pairing. Oh, fuck off. Right, how about we come back with another loan offer and we just get rid of that. We get rid of that. See you shortly, Baby Zebra. I will be hopping over to your Twitch in a few minutes to say hello. In fact, I'll pop Baby Zebra's Twitch in the... In fact, I'll ask. Baby Zebra, am I popping your Twitch in the chat? Because I can. Only if you want me to. Chasing a loan deal for Lamine Yamal. First match of the season, Aston Villa. Oh no, if you wish. I now wish. Let's chuck people over that general direction. Bosh, bish, bash, copied, closed, and pasted. Bosh, we're going over there in like 8 minutes. But I'm going to get to the start of the Aston Villa game first. George Hotel, that is fine. Malumbi can go on the loan list. I do not know why I'm still doing my Jorginho Rutter voice. It's because it's a fun voice to do. Well, I like talking in the French accent. Oh, hello. Davy McGovern, would you like to be a physio? With an actual wage, not a Preston wage. I don't want to sack any of my performance on the lists. I spent so long building that department. And now they're actually competent, so I don't want to get rid of anyone. Yeah, of course. They've said no. That's fine. Shit. Piss. Really annoying. So we still need to sort the winger situation. And I don't know how we go about doing that. At least without breaking the bank. Because there's still money in the bank. I just don't want to spend it. Clear that. Let's look for wingers. Who is interested in a transfer? Michael Elise, but he is real expensive. Gio Reyna, but he is real expensive. Jacob Ramsey, but he is real expensive. Arrgh! Why must these players cost so much cash? It's not fair. Why can't we just overthrow the system? Is my question. It'd make things a lot easier. And then we got Neymar, who would cost me like 600k. Every single week. Well, let's do the maths on that. 600k, 50 weeks, 30 million. Nope. Maybe not. Trying to work out if it'd be worth it over a season. It would not. Okay. Noah Davitt could genuinely be a shout though. Can play midfield, can play out on the wing on both sides. Yeah, I'm going to talk to your agent Wouldn't be interested in that, but would be interested in a loan. Yay! I'm gonna regular starter, and I'm gonna lock that. I'm not gonna tell you where he's gonna play. I'm gonna lock that, and we're gonna suggest the terms. Right. It's really not the worst considering his wages. How much does it add up to? 12 million. That's okay. We'll accept the demands. Fabian set to move to Leeds. I forgot we were signing you. Oops. My bad. But welcome. Good to have you. Hope you enjoy your time here, buddy. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Right, let's just go until we're on the day of Villa. But time be running slow, you know? Somerville rejects Everton. Oh my god. Cree, just go. On loan somewhere. Or a permanent move. All our options. You can do what you like. Savio's training report. Eh. McGovern is set to join Leeds. Absolutely he is. Darvik moved delayed due to work permit. That's fine by me. And we're expected to draw, apparently. Which surprises me. Reach the Champions League proper is the goal in the Champions League. I think we're going to do that with ease. I think we already have done that. Top half of the Premier League, competitive in the FA Cup and Carabao. Carabao I do not give a shit about. We can lose the Carabao for all I care. Loan him to Barca, we need him. Who do you need? Darvik? Somerville? I've tried to loan Somerville out. However, he's not going. However, that will be the end of the stream. I've gone a little bit longer than I wanted to, but that's completely fine. It's been a nice vibe. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the stream. If you're new, subscribe. That's always massively appreciated. Pop a like on the stream if you haven't yet. Comment what your thoughts are. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you later.